Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome back to the class, guys. I hope you all are doing really great and enjoying this series of world geography, guys. In the last class, we have started Asia continent and we have completed part 1 of it. In this particular part 1, what all we have understood the exact location of the countries present in this Asia continent in terms of Southwest Asia, North Asia, East Asia, South Asia, and your Southeast Asia, guys. In this particular part, Southwest Asia and Southeast Asia was a bit complicated. We have understood that, and questions always come from that, right? Till now, those who are new to this video, let me just tell you that North America, South America, Africa, and Europe has been done, guys. These continents are over, done and dusted. Those students who are following it must be realizing the difference also, that now we don't only have a slight idea, but we have something concrete in our hands, guys. Right now, Asia part 1 has been completed. In this part, you will be adding more information on the outlet which have, on the basically the framework which you have created in the form of what? Form of these countries. Can you remember what is this? A rough diagram I am trying to show you. Rough diagram, guys. You will be learning how you can make this. I'll be telling you, don't worry. Automatically some students might be understanding, so I want every student to be same, like at least you reach at the same level after watching all my this particular world geography classes, right? So over here, you know that this is Eritrea, Sudan, Egypt, and this is Sinai Peninsula. This I have not created. This is Sinai Peninsula. You remember this is a Red Sea. This is something, right? Over here, which state is a Bab al Mandeb? This is your Gulf of Aden. But do you remember the countries over here? Over here, countries. Do you remember these countries over here, guys? This peninsula and Malay Peninsula and all, right? So these we have completed in the last class, guys. Let us just recall in the blank map about these countries. If you can recall, देखो ये ऐसे जाएगा and आप इसको like this you can create it, right? This Greece you can show like this. So over here you will find Turkey and Iran. Two major countries is covering. The Turkey, Iran is followed by Syria and your Iraq. Over here you can see this three countries group which we have seen in the form of Georgia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. This is Syria. This is your Lebanon, not touching Jordan. This is your Kuwait. This is Saudi Arabia, Oman. This is your Oman. This is your Yemen. This is your UAE, Bahrain, Qatar. Sorry, this is your Qatar and Bahrain. You moved ahead. You understood about this particular country, Kazakh. This particular country, Uzbek, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. Do you remember the capitals, guys? I have told you one landlocked country over here. All these are landlocked. I have told you that Uzbekistan is doubly landlocked because Afghanistan is also landlocked. So this you have seen. This we have covered also. Now what we are going to do, we are basically, let me show you guys. I hope you remember this particular Southeast Asia too. If not, see the previous video. Now basically I am adding all the seas, these particular Tonkin and all which you are seeing now. We are going to learn all this. See in this particular map, guys. Over here, can you see topmost, like over here, Barents Sea, Kara Sea, Laptev Sea. Then you are moving ahead, Bering Sea, Sea of Okhotsk, Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea, East China Sea, South China Sea, Celebes, Banda, Flores, Java, Thailand. जितना भी आप bodies देख रहे हो ना, that we are going to have the hold of. Why this is important? Because automatically they will ask you Sea of Okhotsk is basically where. Sea of Japan is touching with, Yellow Sea is touching with what countries. They will ask you South China Sea में कौन-कौन सा island present है, which all countries are touching South China Sea. Can you see this Vietnam over here? They will ask you about these locations, guys. Gulf of Oman, Gulf of Aden we have already seen, but we will be seeing all this what is present over here. Caspian Sea, Black Sea we have covered. Caspian Sea in the last class we have seen, right? That which all countries are touching this particular Caspian Sea. This will be our objective. Second objective will be to understand different states, because over here you will find a lot of states, guys. Right over here, I have told you some major states, but a lot of states you will find over between some certain Japan state, between these states, like over here Taiwan state, right? Luzon state. Like this, we have the whole of it. Third, we are going to see some important cities like where is Aleppo, where is Mazar-e-Sharif, where is other cities which are often being in news, right? We will be understanding that. So three components which you will see of this particular lecture. Before moving ahead, do you know the seas of Europe? In this particular map, can you remember it, or let me show you the blank map, right? See over here, guys. Okay, do you remember this particular area? Gulf of Bothnia. This is Finland. This is Riga. This is your Adriatic or Baltic. Baltic. Where is Adriatic? Adriatic is over here. This is North Sea. I have told you about Kiel Canal. There two straits I have told you guys. Then over here one Dover Strait. This is your English Channel. This is your St. George North Channel. This is your Bay of Biscay. You are coming to Atlantic Ocean. Over here you will find Norwegian Sea. This is the revision which I am doing of Europe. So this is going to be the fast. This is going to be fast, guys, right? Those students who are coming to this video for the first time, this has already explained in depth in the Europe section, that particular unit, right? See that unit, guys. Over here, then we moved forward. We understood what over here one sea which we Alboran Sea. Over here, these islands, Balearic Islands, this Liguan Sea, this Tyrrhenian, this Adriatic, Ionian. This is your Aegean. Then B will come first or D? D will come first and then B. And in between, D means Dardanelles, Sea of Marmara, Bosphorus, Black Sea, Strait of Kerch and Sea of Azov. Understanding, guys? This we have covered. See, I have invested around 1 hour in that particular part, if you remember. Now we can do the revision in almost around 1 minute. Are you seeing the difference, guys? Are you really understanding that how close we have become? Like, we can tell all of these seas. Now, similar way Asia is going to be on your tips too. Just hold back, be free, mentally free hona bahut zaruri hai to understand all these things. Then only you will grab it quickly. Otherwise, it will take more time you to grab all what I'm saying, right? So leave everything, don't think about everything. You are just seeing this video, you are existing for this moment only. Just think like that. You will be having 100% retention rate, I'm telling you. So see this particular map over here, and this is Russia, you can recognize. और ये रशिया आप रिकॉग्नाइज कर रहे हो ये? Can you tell me this is the European Russia? You know that this is Finland. Then Estonia will come into picture. Then your Latvia and all will be coming into picture. This particular area, this Lithuania, Latvia. Right over here you will see. This is Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. Then Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova. This is your Romania. This is your Bulgaria. And the part of Turkey you will see over here. But my focus is to tell you that, okay, when we were seeing this Ural mountain, this was European Russia we were seeing in the Europe. Over here, White Sea is present. Now I am marking the seas which you have to remember, guys. White Sea is present over here. So White Sea, when they will ask you, it is present in Asia, basically European Russia, not Asia, right? Also, you will understand that it is not present in North America, South America, Australia, Africa, right? So broad, you have to understand. Barents Sea is over here. Then you will move forward, you will find this Kara Sea. Then you will move forward and you will find this Laptev Sea. Then you will move forward and you will find this East Siberian Sea. Where I am letting you focus, that point only you focus, because there are unnecessary information written over here. आपको धीरे धीरे समझ में आएगा. That you will understand slowly. All right. Chukchi Sea, Chukchi. Then you will come over here, guys, and from here, this particular North America, Alaska, you will be seeing, right? Because over here, then your North America will be starting. So this particular strait over here, you know that this particular strait is a Bering Strait. Because strait, you know, if you don't know about strait, see my earlier videos. Small water body separating two land masses, basically strait, right? Isthmus, a small land mass connecting two major land masses. Isthmus. So Barents Sea, Kara Sea, Laptev Sea, East Siberian Sea, Chukchi Sea. Is Caspian Sea is a sea actually, or it is a lake? It is a lake. So countries bordering around it will be considered as non-landlocked or landlocked? Landlocked, because it will not be considered as any like ocean, right? So understand this feature also. In the last class, we have learned this. Barents Sea, Kara Sea, Laptev, East Siberian and Chukchi Sea, guys. So in this map, blank map, can you tell me, can you at least recognize Russia in this particular map? Over here, this is European Russia, guys. So this is your White Sea. This is your Barents Sea. Berends के बाद कौन सा आता है? Then Kara. Sequence, you remember the sequence, guys, right? Exactly, they will not be asking you where is what is where, right? So Kara Sea. Over here, Laptev, East Siberian Sea, East Siberian Sea. Now those who are not understanding my handwriting, try to see it in the atlas also. Try to, if not atlas, then Google it, guys. Siberian, right? And then you are over here finding Chukchi Sea. Chukchi Sea. These seas you must be familiar with, guys. Barents, first of all, white Barents in European Russia, above European Russia. Then Kara, Laptev, East, Chukchi. Then you will find over here a Bering Strait. So Bering Strait is separating Asia and North America continent. Bering Strait is separating this Russia and USA, guys, right? See this map too, guys, over here. Let me zoom it. Can you spot Kara Sea? Before that, Barents Sea. After that, Laptev Sea. After that, East Siberian Sea, where I'm marking it, right? Just see the hand, white hand. Chukchi Sea. Then Bering Strait, can you recognize? And when you will cross Bering Strait, you will reach Bering Sea. Understand, guys, over here. Then you will reach Bering Sea. Let me show you in this map also. So this is your basically Bering Sea. You will cross Bering Strait, Chukchi Sea, East Siberian Sea, Laptev, Kara, Barents, and White Sea over here. Understanding or not, guys? This above area you should know. It remains frozen most of the times, these areas. Right? You have reached up to this Bering Sea. I have told you about this Kamchatka Peninsula. This Kamchatka Peninsula is of Russia. Do you remember about Yucatan Peninsula? Do you remember that Scandinavian Peninsula? Do you remember Balkan Peninsula? A lot of peninsulas we have heard, right? We have learned, right? So over here, this is Kamchatka Peninsula. And now I will be telling you more about the seas. First of all, seas I am telling you. When you will cross this Kamchatka Peninsula, you will find in Kamchatka Peninsula, basically over here, Sakhalin and Kamchatka, inside them or between them, you have Sea of Okhotsk. Or pronunciate the way you want, Okhotsk, right? Okhotsk, you can pronunciate it. So Sakhalin is the island of Russia. Sakhalin Island, Kamchatka Island, and over here Sea of Okhotsk, over here Bering Sea. Understanding? So these seas are basically, you are seeing that they are basically surrounding Russia as a country, right? And let me show you now another thing. Now we will move ahead. See, in this particular map, Sea of Okhotsk, Sakhalin, Kamchatka, and Kuril Island of Russia are basically surrounding this. Then what country starts? Over here, Japan start. Ho, shi, kyu. Repeat 2-3 times. Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, Kyushu. This is Hokkaido. This is Honshu. Let me show you the Japan map, guys. Hokkaido, over here, Honshu, Shikoku, Kyushu. In this particular area, you will find Sea of Japan. This everybody knows. Sideways, you have Pacific Ocean, which has been started. Understanding? Just see the sea right now. So, bigger picture I am giving you. You are coming over here, Bering Strait. यहाँ पर कौन सा था? Chukchi Sea, East Siberian Sea, Laptev, Kara, Barents. ये तो एंगल हमने पूरा कवर कर लिया. Then we are moving ahead. We are getting this Bering Sea angle covered. Then you are coming over here, Kamchatka Peninsula. Over here, Sea of Okhotsk, you are coming, Kuril Island, and between Sakhalin Island. Then the starting of Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku Island of Japan. Inside this, you will see Sea of Japan is captured, right, by this Korean Peninsula. Over here, you will be seeing. Then we will move forward and we will see that over here, you can see a small region, right? The east of China, basically, you will see Yellow Sea. Yellow. Why yellow? We will be seeing that which particular river's mouth is this Yellow Sea. Then you will come downward and you will find East China Sea. See this particular map, guys. Sea of Japan, you got it. You come over here, you have to know about this strait. Then you come over here, you have Yellow Sea. Then you come downwards, you have East China Sea. East of China, East China Sea. South of China, South China Sea. Understanding? So over here you will find one more thing. This Okinawa island is of this particular country, Japan only. These are Ryukyu Islands. Ryukyu Islands, I'll be telling you, don't worry about it. Don't worry guys. Right now focus on seas just. Can you move Sea of Japan? Can you move Sea of Okhotsk, Bering Sea, Chukchi, then East Siberian, then Laptev, then Kara, then your Barents, and inside that particular one, White Sea. So if you have reached up to East China Sea, you will move downwards. You will see Taiwan over here. Taiwan earlier name was Formosa. Formosa. Right? You will go downwards. You will find the starting of Philippines. Don't worry, forget about states right now. Just seas, guys. Likewise, you will find Philippines will start, right? So let me show you the Philippine map. And over here, you will see South China Sea will be starting. So you are seeing that, okay, Philippine country will come into picture. South China Sea will be known, this particular area, South China Sea. And over here, we have learned about Paracel and Spratly. Right? Are you understanding the location? Yellow Sea, East China Sea, Taiwan, Philippines will come. Then you will come downwards, South China Sea you will see. I'm telling you the broad picture how we are covering this. Over here, when you will go to this particular part, what is this basically? This is a Gulf, guys. What is the name of this Gulf? Let me tell you. This is Philippines. I have told you South China Sea. You will get inside and you will find Gulf of Tonkin. So Gulf of Tonkin you are seeing between China and Vietnam. Gulf of Tonkin, guys, right? And this Macau, Hong Kong, and Taiwan are the special administrative regions of China. This you understand in international relations, guys, right? Next, let us move ahead. These were Philippine Islands you were understanding. This is the Borneo, the Malaysia, the Brunei over here you were seeing, right? Now between them you will see one more sea, Sulu Sea, guys. Let me zoom it out. यहाँ पर you are seeing South China Sea. यहाँ जाओगे तो Gulf of Tonkin. नीचे आओगे तो you will find this Sulu Sea over here. Sulu Sea is between Philippines and over here this particular island, which is basically covered by three countries: Malaysia, Brunei, and Indonesia. Over here this, and over here this particular what country was that? Philippines. You will go eastwards of this particular island of Borneo. You will find Celebes Sea. So between Sulawesi and between this Mindanao is basically the island of Philippines. You will find Sulawesi is the island of Indonesia. So they can also give you that Celebes Sea is present near Sulawesi and Mindanao, or between countries of Indonesia and Philippines. So Celebes Sea, Sulu Sea, Celebes Sea, guys. A lot of seas are there. You have to understand of like at least fixed, which I'm telling you, right? Then over here you will come downwards. You will hear this Sulawesi Island. You come downwards near Sulawesi and you will find Flores Sea over here, guys. Flores Island देखा था, वहीं पर Flores Sea. You move sidewards, you will find Java Sea, because Java Island is over here. And Jakarta, which was the earlier capital, was present in this particular island only. Understanding this much, guys? Then you will move ahead to Celebes Sea, Flores Sea, Java Sea. अगर फ्लोरेस सी से राइट साइड में जाओगे तो यू विल फाइंड बांदा सी. A lot of chaos has been happened. Don't worry. Let us revise once. In this map, let us revise. So this, if I mark, this is your Gulf of Tonkin. This is your east of or East China Sea. This is your South China Sea. I have told you about these seas over here, Sulu. About this sea over here, Celebes. About this majorly Flores. If I'll go right, then you will see Banda. If I'll go left, you will see Java. What's the problem, guys? If I go East China Sea above, Yellow Sea we will be finding. Don't worry. Over here you will be seeing, okay, this is not the right map. Yellow Sea, Sea of Japan, Okhotsk, Bering. Then you know what else will come. Sanda, South China, Sulu, Celebes, Banda, Flores, Java we have done. Right. One more, you can see that this Australia is starting, and between in Australia I'll be telling you that Indonesia and Australia is being separated by Arafura Sea. So Banda se when you will go rightwards, you will find Arafura, Banda, Java. Pause the video, try to write down this much, guys. उसके बाद आसान है, because you know. Then you will move ahead and you know this particular region, Bay of Bengal region. ठीक है, इसमें कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. ठीक है, then you will Arabian Sea, you know. Just wait. Arabian Sea. Then you know this Gulf of Oman, this Hormuz Strait, Persian Gulf. You know about this particular Gulf of Aden, Bab al-Mandeb, Red Sea, Sinai Peninsula, Gulf of Aqaba, and Gulf of Suez. I hope you remember, we have revised all this. Then you will see this Caspian, which is not a sea, but basically a lake. Then you will see Black Sea. Any problem till now, guys? Let us revise once. I am marking this area. Can you write it down? Pause the video. This area, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. Just the seas. All right, ये तो आपको पता ही है इस साइड वाला, right? So let me start from here. Arapura, or let us see first the way we have studied. White parents. I am writing it for you only, guys. Just check it down. Have you written it all correct or not? White parents. Then your Kara, Laptev, East Siberian Sea, Chukchi, your Barents Sea, your this particular area is Okhotsk, Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea, your East China Sea, South China Sea, Gulf of Tonkin. Over here you will find this particular area, Sulu, Celebes, Banda, oh sorry, Flores. Then right of Flores is Banda. Right of it is Arafura, basically separating Australia continent. Over here, Java Sea. What's the problem? If I tell you about this particular Caspian, this particular Black, and Europe, you know that how we are going from Black Sea, Sea of Azov, Marmara, Aegean, Ionian. Then over there you have seen this Adriatic, Tyrrhenian, Liguan, Balearic, Alboran, Bay of Biscay, North Sea. Can you visualize it? Can you visualize it? Those students who can visualize, they are 100% following me. You can, like, I can sense that also, right, guys? Because there are students who are listening to me 100%. They can do it all calculations in the mind only. You don't even need the map now. Do it once also. Your sea aspects will be finalizing. See, in North America, South America, and Africa, sea was not playing a major role. But in Europe and Asia, you have seen how much major role seas are playing, right? So you have to know by that. Now we will understand the next thing, which is knowing the straits, different straits. So we will be doing it, guys. Now time to understand the straits, guys. This is Russia. You know about all the seas. You know this is Bering Strait over here written. Bering Sea you will enter. You will get Kamchatka Peninsula. After Kamchatka Peninsula, you will get this Okhotsk Sea. Then you will get this Sakhalin Island. We have understood it. Now you have to know certain straits over here, guys. Can you see this particular strait? No. Let me show you in another map then. So over here, this is Sakhalin Island. This is Kuril Islands. Over here, you will find one strait which is separating Russia and Japan, right? So what is the name of this strait, first of all? You will find it in your atlas. If not, write it down as it is. This is your La Perouse Strait. This is somewhere it will be written as Sunya Strait. La Perouse Strait, guys. Also known as Sunya Strait. Understanding? Okay, this is final. So how would you remember it? You will remember it. It is separating Russia and Japan, or the Sakhalin Island to Hokkaido Island. Like this, you also have to remember, guys. Right? Then you will find this Hokkaido and Honshu is also separated by one island. and this is known as Sugaru Strait, guys. If you can find in your atlas, really great. Sugaru with the T, Sugaru Strait. Just check the spelling in the Google ones, guys. Sugaru Strait, separating Hokkaido with Honshu. Right. Next important strait, you know that over here Taiwan is present, and between Taiwan and China you will be finding Taiwan Strait, but this is also known as Formosa Strait, because Formosa was the earlier ancient, means earlier name of Taiwan, guys, right? So that's why Formosa Strait. Below Taiwan you will find, okay, Luzon will be starting, means Luzon is the island of Philippines, and on that capital Manila is present. Over here you will find Luzon Strait. Simple. You moved ahead, you are finding Sulu Celebes Sea over here, you know about it. Borneo Island, you know about it, and Sulawesi Island. Now these two islands of Indonesia are separated by Makassar Strait, guys. Makassar Strait. Then Java Sea, Flores Sea, Sulu, this Banda Sea, Arafura Sea, you are familiarized with. But separating this Borneo with this this Sumatra is Karimata Strait. Karimata Strait. Write it down. Separating this Sumatra and Java is Sunda Strait. A lot of strait is coming. Sab yaad ho jayega, don't worry. Singapore and Malaysia. Singapore and Malaysia, I have told you. This is what was this? Johor Strait, guys. And you know about the Strait of Malacca, very important. Separating Indonesia and Malaysia, basically separating Sumatra Island and Malaysia. Can you tell me about on this particular map? Over here, Russia and Japan separated by La Perouse, also known as Soya. Then Hokkaido and Honshu is separated by Sugaru. Then Taiwan is separated by Formosa, Taiwan Strait, Luzon Strait. Then over here, one important state, Sulawesi and Borneo, is basically Makassar Strait. Then over here, you have seen Borneo and this Sumatra, Karimata Strait, Karimata. So this particular Java and particular Sumatra is separated by Sunda Strait, very important. Then Johor and your Malacca Strait. Over here, Pak Strait. Over here, Strait of Hormuz. Over here, Bab al-Mandeb Strait. Do you remember the Strait of Bosphorus, Dardanelles? Do you remember the that particular Strait of Skagerrak and Kattegat of Europe? I hope you must be remembering this also, guys, right? Practice this particular strait ones, practice this particular sea ones, it will be over. These are the things which you should know. There are a lot of other straits also, but I don't want you to unnecessarily focus upon that, right? Now let me tell you some important places, guys. Let us see with, let me show you. This is, we have Russia with us. Russia's now seas we know. Russia, exactly this Kamchatka Peninsula we know. Russia, Sakhalin Island, Kuril Island we know. This much information we have. European Russia's Moscow I know, and St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, guys. तो ये कौन सा आपको एरिया था? गल्फ ऑफ रिगा. और गल्फ ऑफ रिगा ये कौन सा है? If you remember, this is your Bothnia, Finland. गल्फ ऑफ फिनलैंड के माउथ पे आपको दिखेगा सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग. One Murmansk is the port near Barents Sea, which we have seen. आप ध्यान रखो इन प्लेसेस को. Murmansk, St. Petersburg. Over here, Rostov, I have told you. Volgograd is on Volga River. It is an important city, I have told you. Kazan also, you can remember. Kazan, Volgograd. But these three are important, these ports. These were the European Russias. One port, guys, over here, can you see? Vladivostok. और ये end में आप देखोगे Sea of Japan पे इसका वो है. Like this, they are going to ask you, I'm telling you. Vladivostok, you have to remember. The St. Petersburg, you have to remember. And this is said that there is a Siberian railways which goes from here to here. Longest railway, guys. Longest railway network, right? So it goes like that. But from my perspective, you have to know the places. Sakhalin Island, ये वाला. इतना तो आपको ध्यान में होना चाहिए. About rivers, mountains, we will be learning. Don't worry about it. But in Russia, you know about this, right? अब आप जापान में आ जाओ. You come to Japan. Japan में you have to understand mountains, physical features. I'll be telling you later on. But some Fukushima, Do you remember Fukushima? Why? Because over here nuclear disaster happened, guys. Fukushima nuclear disaster. In which year it has happened? Just search it out on Google. Tokyo is on Honshu. Mount Fuji and all, don't worry about it. We will be learning it in mountain section. Kyoto Protocol. Do you remember, guys? Kyoto is over here in Honshu. Beautiful city, guys. Kyoto Protocol was regarding environment. You will be understanding. Nagoya, over here, Nagoya you will be seeing, guys. And Nagoya also you are seeing some protocol over here. Kobe, Osaka is all present. These all developed cities are present in Honshu Island of Japan now. So Kobe, Kyoto, Nagoya, Osaka. Yokohama also you can learn. Yokohama. These should be learned. And one Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So Hiroshima is present in this particular Honshu Island, whereas Nagasaki is then Kyushu Island, guys. Right? So Hiroshima, Nagasaki, over here, Nagoya, Kyoto, Kobe, Osaka, Yokohama, Tokyo. Over here, Hokkaido, don't worry. Sendai framework. Sendai is also in Japan. Sendai framework you will understand in disaster management. Sendai framework of 2005, I guess, if I'm not wrong. Ever check karna. When you will understand disaster management, you will understand about Sendai framework. So, ये कहाँ पर है Sendai? This is in Japan, in Honshu Island. Now you know, guys, right? Also, Ryukyu Islands में you will find Ryukyu Islands है ना? Ryukyu Islands. Over here you will find one island that is Okinawa. Okinawa Islands. These islands are of Japan, of Ryukyu Islands, not of Honshu, not of Hokkaido, not of Kyushu. Understanding, guys? And this Kochi and Sochi में difference है. Sochi was of Russia. Kochi is of Japan. So I am telling you, thoda what confusion you will be having, right? Sochi is of Russia. Sochi I have told you in Europe also. So this much information you should know from Japan, guys. In Philippines, I have told you about Manila. You will remember that only. Mindanao Island and Luzon Island you should know about. These two you will be remembering, guys. Luzon, Mindanao. Apart from that, Paracel related to it. Spratly Islands related to Philippines. Paracel between Vietnam and China. Spratly between Philippines and China. PS. In the examination time, you will get confused. Spratly ऊपर था, Paracel ऊपर था, Spratly ऊपर था. To understand PS, right? PlayStation. China में Beijing तो आपको पता होना चाहिए. ये रहा Beijing. Over here, Shanghai. Do you remember Shanghai is an important port, guys? Over here you should know. Wuhan, जहां से you know what happened in 2020 Feb. क्या हुआ था वहां से? Wuhan से, right? Disaster city, you can say Wuhan. You should know. Taipei, I have told you. Hong Kong, Macau. These three you should know about. एक ये Kunming area भी you should know that it is present in this particular area, not in Japan. Lhasa, you know about Tibetan region, right? One more, Urumqi district, Urumqi region, you should know about this. Or leave it, guys. Just itna bhi, if you remember it, more than enough. Japan में don't forget Osaka, Nagoya, Kyoto. Don't forget Nagoya Protocol is related to, it is also in environment. But Nagoya is related to, as far as I can remember, it was related to biodiversity and all. CB, Convention on Biodiversity, right? Don't forget Vladivostok. Don't forget Hiroshima, Nagasaki, Sendai, right? This Hainan Island also you remember. Hainan, Macau, Hong Kong, and this particular Taiwan. Hong Kong is different, Singapore is different. In Indonesian, you know about Sumatra, Java, Bali, Flores, Sulawesi, Borneo. This we have already understood, right? So don't worry about it. One in this Ho Chi Minh City, you also remember of Vietnam. Just in this particular area, you should remember about Ho Chi Minh City, guys. Apart from capitals of these Southeast Asian countries, you should know about certain regions like Mandalay, Sitwe Port, Sitwe, and you understand this Sitwe Port in what of the project which is connecting this our Bengal port to Sitwe, and then over here, what is the name of that project? Can you comment it? Which is going on? Sitwe Port, you should know, guys. Yangon, you should know, right? This is the delta regions of over here of Myanmar, guys. In Thailand, only you remember about Bangkok. Don't worry. These capitals you should know, guys. Let's see this West Asia's region, guys. Southwest Asia's, right? Over here, Afghanistan, can you locate the, in your practice map, can you locate the location of Afghanistan? And it has been come in the news that Afghanistan surrounded countries, in not in news but in the previous year question. Now Afghanistan, I want you to remember some important cities, guys. Kabul is the capital, you should know. Over here, Jalalabad, next you should know, is present over here. And these all places have been in news when when Taliban was invading all these places. Mazar-e-Sharif, Herat, this Herat, Kabul, Mazar-e-Sharif, Jalalabad, this particular Kandahar, and in ancient history also I tell you that Kandahar, Herat, Kabul was occupied by whom? Chandragupta Maurya, right? And for the first time you will see Afghanistan was also under our control. That's why we say Akhand Bharat, right? Over here Herat was also our part. So over here we had some control in from modern time, guys, right? Then we lost this area for a while. Then again when Babur came in Mughal, you will see that Afghanistan will come in picture. Afghanistan is still a region of instability. Taliban is ruling over here right now. But one more places you have to know about from here is Zaranj, guys. Zaranj. And you know about the Chahbar port. Chahbar port is present in Iran. So first of all, we will be seeing it. Zaranj, you remember. Simultaneously, in Iran, you will see one more city, Zahedain. And there is a highway basically connecting Zahedain to Zaranj, guys. So that I'll be telling you. But you remember, Zahedain is from Iran. Zaranj is in Afghanistan. And it is a landlocked country, right? So we need certain transportation because Afghanistan, we have good relations. We are exporting materials to them. But in between, we have our very friendly state, that is particularly Pakistan, right? So over here you will see that, okay, we are not having direct access to it. So we have to have some access. So we have created that Chahbar port. We have invested in Chahbar port, right? We will be seeing it. But from Afghanistan, you should remember about these places which I am telling you. Har ek place not important, but these places you should be remembering. So when I am telling you about this, don't forget about, guys, the other places which I have told you in Russia, Japan, and China, Indonesia, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, don't forget it. Iran you see now, Zahedain I was talking about, and यहाँ पर आपका Zaranj था. यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए यहाँ पर चाहबार पोर्ट आप देखोगे अपनी डिटेल्ड मैप में, चाहबार पोर्ट in the atlas you just see. Those who don't know about Chahbar port, एक बार गूगल करो स्पेलिंग को, Chahbar port. Over here you will see Chahbar port. India is investing in Chahbar port, and like this they will be connecting this Central Asia. From here we will be connected with Central Asia, guys. Apart from that, Bandar-e-Abbas on the Strait of Hormuz, you will find one port, Bandar-e-Abbas, very important port of Iran. Bushehr is another very famous port of your Iran, guys. Over here, one more thing you will find. Tabriz region also is important, which is connecting basically these particular Azerbaijan and all, Turkey and all, right? So remember this, guys. One more important place you will find over here, that is Ramsar, guys. Google exact location of Ramsar on Iran. एक बार आपको रामसार एंड रामसार कन्वेंशन यू नो और वेटलैंड इन एनवायरनमेंट यू अंडरस्टैंड. तो रामसार है कहां पर? वो ईरान में है, गाइस, राइट? ये सारी चीजें याद हो जाएंगी. दस्तकावी, दीज आर बेसिकली डेजर्ट्स, ये आपको बाद में याद करने हैं. सो अफगानिस्तान, ईरान, एक बार इराक देख ले. अब इस साइड इराक पे चलते हैं. इराक यू सी कैपिटल बगदाद, बट दिस इज एवरीबडी इज नोइंग. It is having it is not a landlocked, it is having touch to this Persian Gulf. And over here you will find one port, that is Al-Basra. Al-Basra you have to remember, guys. Bushehr, Bandar-e-Abbas is of Iran, but Al-Basra is of Iraq. Also you have to remember the Tigris and these two rivers are flowing. ये बाद में आपको physical feature next उस क्लास में बताने वाला हूँ. Forget it for now. Mosul, Kirkuk, Baghdad you will remember. Okay, apart from that, what you will remember, guys? Fallujah. These four: Mosul, Kirkuk, Baghdad, Fallujah. Try to practice it, try to mark it. Mosul, Kirkuk, Baghdad, Fallujah, guys. These cities are important. See, nobody is asking you why Kirkuk is in news. They are just asking you how. Kirkuk आगे लिख देंगे ईरान, बुशहर आगे लिख देंगे टर्की, Like this they are asking you, nobody is asking you the details of anything which is going in news. Understanding guys? So आपको ये फर्क पता होना चाहिए. तो unnecessarily I am not giving you details. ठीक है? So this is about Iraq. Then when you will go westwards, Iraq के side में you will see this particular Syria. Syria you will go, and Syria is also having some important cities like Damascus. तो आपको एक पता है, Damascus will be near this. Apart from that, you should also known as Aleppo guys. Very disturbed cities used to be in 2017, 2019. Very disturbed city, right? Aleppo. So Aleppo is in Syria. Rest you should ignore guys. You should ignore Aleppo, Damascus. Just this. Homs also you try to remember Homs. Just that. You are seeing in Syria's Lebanon. Lebanon, nothing is important. Beirut city, port city Beirut. Over here you can remember Tripoli. This is Tripoli of Lebanon, but Tripoli we have studied in Libya. Remember that Tripoli guys, right? These are not important. Now Israel. Below Lebanon you will find Israel. So Israel is a very important guys over here. Very, very important. See, I'll be telling you about it. Israel, these portion are not the present in Israel guys. Basically these are basically Gaza Strip and West Bank. इसका आप ज्योग्राफी और ज्यादा डिटेल में जब पढ़ते हो, आप इजराइल इशू पढ़ते हो in your international relations. But I'll tell you about this West Bank, and this Gaza Strip is not in Israel but Palestine. All this particular part is of Israel, and Israel is basically touching this Gulf of Aqaba also. And Aqaba is not present in Israel. I have told you it is present in Jordan. All right. Capital Al Aviv and Jerusalem you will see over here. Jerusalem and Tel Aviv over here. One important port, Haifa. Haifa you are seeing of Israel market. Forget about the seas, Dead Sea वगैरह. I'll be telling you in the next class. like ये सारा चीज आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Right now just focus on cities, right? Palestine में you just remember that West Bank is not in West, it is present in East basically of Israel, and this is Gaza Strip, right? Just remember this Palestine. Then you see Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, capital Riyadh, everyone know. Makkah, Medina. Jeddah is the port of Saudi Arabia. Al Basra is the port of Iraq. Bandar e Abbas, Bushehr is the port of Iran, guys. But do you remember that particular ports of Africa which I have told you? Ports of like for example Casablanca, do you remember? तोब्रुक, ये आने वाला है. तोब्रुक एज इट इज, आई एम टेलिंग यू. तोब्रुक आपको तोब्रुक दिया जाएगा ऐसे करके एंड मार्क करेंगे सुडान के साथ. करेक्ट और रॉन्ग? रॉन्ग गाइस. तोब्रुक आई हैव टोल्ड यू इन लीबिया. चेक इट वंस. नेक्स्ट यू विल सी यमन. यमन में आडेन आई हैव टोल्ड यू टू रिमेंबर, एंड वन सुकुत्रा आइलैंड इज ऑफ यमन गाइस. यमन, राइट. कैपिटल यू नो सना. कैपिटल तो आपको पता होना ही चाहिए, सना. ठीक है. सो दीज आर सम इंपॉर्टेंट रीजन्स ऑफ West Asia you can say. Let us just see what all we have seen. एक बार मार्क करने की कोशिश करो. ये पॉइंट याद है, ये पॉइंट याद है. Not over here. Yes, over here only. Over here you will see this point. Just wait. फिनलैंड का है, फिनलैंड, गल्फ ऑफ फिनलैंड. तो ये वाला एरिया आपने भूलना नहीं है गाइस. फिनलैंड का गल्फ आपको यहाँ पर मिलेगा. ओके, ये वाला एरिया पूरा यूरोपियन रशिया आपने इसमें दे नहीं रखा, तो लेकिन ये वाला पॉइंट आपको याद होना चाहिए. ये हमारा सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग, ये है व्लादिवोस्टोक. ये रीजन याद है, ये रीजन याद है, ये आइलैंड याद है. ये आइलैंड का नेम याद है जापान में. इन आइलैंड का नाम याद है, ओकिनावा आइलैंड. क्योटो, नागोया, योकोमाहा, ये सारी चीजें. हिरोशिमा, नागासाकी याद है आपको. यू रिमेंबर अबाउट दीज आइलैंड्स नाउ. एक बार प्रैक्टिस करो सारे आइलैंड्स को, मार्क करो गाइस. Countries 3 in this particular region. This is Indonesia, Borneo. This is your Malaysia's. This is your Brunei country, right? Over here now you remember about Jeddah, Bandar-e Abbas, Bushehr, Ramsar. Do you remember about Aleppo, Kirkuk? Kirkuk कहाँ है? Okay, Kirkuk over here. Israel and Palestine में Haifa port. Do you remember? So likewise we have understood some places. जितनी places मैंने पढ़ाई है एक बार दोबारा रिवाइज करो उनको guys. Seas we have learned from basically Barents, Kara, Laptev, East Siberian, Chukchi, Bering, Okhotsk, Japan, Yellow, East, South, Sulu, Celebes. This is your Flores, Banda, Arafur, be one step ahead of me. आपका दिमाग चलना चाहिए, आपको सुन के you should recall like this, guys. एक बार pause करो, try to write it down, then see what I have made it correct or not, right? Over here you will find Java particular C. Then over here you will find Bay of Bengal. This is your Arabian Sea. This is your Persian Gulf. This is your Gulf of Oman, Gulf of Aden, Red Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea, Mediterranean Sea. Overall understanding of places, overall understanding of the seas surrounding it, straits. Basically, we have learned in this particular part. In the next part, we will be learning about different mountain ranges. Where is the mountain ranges in this particular Asia? What are all the rivers, major rivers flowing in this particular Asia continent? What are the major deserts present in this particular continent? We'll be focusing upon this aspect, right? Meet you in the next class. Hope you will revise this. Hope you are connecting with me.